Who's ready to be efficient? I am. To slinkies and whoopee cushions. Couldn't agree more, Final Warrior. I really could not. Hello, everybody, and why did my camera zoom out? We'll get it fixed here just a sec. One of these days, I'm gonna actually act like I know what I'm doing. And it's gonna be glorious. Just like I didn't change this. So, boom. There, look at that. It's almost like I've been doing things with my day. Let's do one of those. And that went the wrong way. So let's do one of those. How's that? Better, because I tend to hunch. All right. There we go. How is everyone? How is your Sunday? Gentlemen, I regret to inform you, this is the last weekend day before Christmas. So if you buy people things, maybe do that. Or Amazon it, whatever. You can still get it next day delivered. It's fine. So, but welcome to the stream. We're going to pick up with the factory. I'm going to give you a brief tour of what I've done over the last week. I've had a fairly stressful week, and I'm not saying that for sympathy. A lot of people more involved have had a lot worse of a week. All I'm saying is I deal with my stress by playing games. It's not the most healthy way to deal with stress, but it's also not the worst. There are far worse. You know what I mean? So I got a lot done in here. So let me show you around. Let me do that. Welcome. So let's get over here. This right here, I put it down right there. This is where our computer was that we were updating and upgrading things last time. Here's our 2 iron, and here's our limestone that we set up. So let's just start over here because this is fairly small. This is now a big factory. Do I have my hands off? Okay, good. So here we are making our limestone now that I've got splitters and our concrete goes into there. And then I'm taking a portion into this thing to give me tickets. This is gold wire because I found a gold deposit, and we're saving gold wire, and some of it is going in here to give me tickets. But realistically, I'm going to rope all this off. You don't need to see it. Here's what matters. We have 2 tickets we could get, but we're not gonna. So the gold wasn't too far away. Wasn't too bad. As we come around here. And I should bring up my chat because I lost it when I switched over. I should bring up my chat. There it is. Thumb sucking is a terrible stress relief technique. Walls. There are actual walls. Yeah, there's going to be roofs too. So yeah, here's these gold bricks. Gold ingots. And they're traveling on a level 2 belt, I think. Yeah, level 2 belt. Oop. From all the way over here. I haven't got the slug yet. Apparently later on you can upgrade it so that you can get twice as much for grabbing them, so I haven't been too concerned about it. Here's my gold setup. Okay. So just a little ways away. This took 2 or 3 hours to put together from nothing to done. And I'm not incredibly happy with it, but it works for now. We're not going to get super awesome pretty. I actually have the rollerblades on, Final Warrior, and I have intentionally not advanced to the next phase because I was waiting for you guys. So I've actually been playing at a handicap. I should be a lot further ahead, but I waited for you guys. Isn't that sweet of me? I think that's sweet of me. So here's some advanced components that I need. Not all of them. I have not yet gotten to all of them, but here's one iron, and it goes through all of this mess to become rods and plates and screws. And those all filter into here. And some of those come over here to become advanced plates. What do you call this thing? What is this thing called? What is your name? Whatever. Those parts. And these parts. Now, the fun bit for over here. Building this top thing took me a full 8 hours because I wasn't ever happy with it and I kept tearing it apart. But look at this art, okay? Look at it. And it all comes through here to here. Come on, can I make it up there? I can. Where it becomes pipes or plates. The plates actually go back down. The pipes become screws. And all of these things, oh, hold on. Thinking of the customer viewer as opposed to profit. That is why the plebe working in the factory will not be the man in charge. You know, you're not wrong. This whole top level, all of this is designed to make this one item, of which I needed 50. Goes all the way up, all the way across that belt to the space elevator. Oh yeah, there's my parachute. We'll talk about that later. And it's ready to go. I could trigger it now, but I'm not going to. Ignore that stack of storage containers for now. We'll get to that. Here's our dinky little copper thing. This has been largely untouched since we left. Here's our power. This one holds wood, leaves, and mushrooms. And they go through, they get turned into compost. The compost gets turned into these logs. And these logs are currently totally backed up. I think it's 100 in each of these. 200 in each of these. We are totally full. And this only moves when I burn up one and I need to refill it. So this is powering everything for me. We have the capacity for 480 megawatts. If everything's running, which it's not, but if everything's running, we use just under 380. So I've got 100 megawatts of spare power. So now let's talk about these. And I think the best way to do that, actually, hold on. Check out this toy. I did not know such a thing existed until this playthrough. Yeah, we can zip line on power lines. Which we're just going to put away. So here's now where the base is. I've got some storage for some stuff. Like I said, oh, wait, it's Christmas. What day is it? Today's the 21st. I did the 20th. I need to grab the 21st. Marshmallow. What did I get? Ooh, I got bullets. Okay. And then I made this fancy thing to house my building equipment workshop, my MAM. The MAM is research. And then the awesome shop, where I can take my awesome tickets and I can buy things like this cyber wagon, which is a Tesla, clearly, which I need to do and drive for a trophy. As far as research is concerned, I have researched everything that I can possibly research at this tier, and even some things I shouldn't because I went looking for crashes to get stuff. I am a long way towards being done with research already. And then I just made this pretty because I could make this pretty. All right. And then I built this because it was getting really inconvenient. Hold on. To do what I needed to do. So since I'm here, let me take this. There we go. All right. I have also made the gas mask, the zip line, the chainsaw, this detonator, parachute, these roller blades. I forget what they're called, but they allow you to jump, take less damage, run faster, jump farther, jump higher. I also have, let me organize this by hand type. I have the scanner for different materials. The Major Willy Wonka vibes for operate. I'll take it. You ain't seen nothing yet. And I got a gun. All right. I got to come over here. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to do this. And then I got to hit this ladder or I fall. And this fall hurts. But you know what? I haven't done it since the rocket shoes. Let's see how this works. Boom. We're good. I wonder if I could have taken that zip. Hold on just a sec. Can I take this zip line? Oh my goodness, I can. Oh, this is amazing. All right. Well, you know what that means. There's my parachute. Zip line, baby. So anyway, I came down here. I had to invent these things, which are really hard for me to do right now because I don't have one of the materials needed to make them. I had to blow this stuff up, which apparently grows back. Creepy. Chunk. I got 5 left? Okay. Chunk. Goodbye. And then down here is a... Come on. Can I not run with my thing out? Oh, I pushed the wrong button. Down here, this was covered in poison. So again, I had to go and find more pipes to make more bombs so that I could make it through here. Because these things will poison you. But you can blow them up. Like that. And then no more poison. So this long walk over here, you can see my constructors doing their thing. I never had access to any of these things in my previous playthrough, which I'd played for almost 80 hours. I know the thing says 50, but I was wrong. I was guessing. I got curious and I looked. So there's quartz. Another power slug. I just can't be bothered to pick them up. Here's Sam, which is a special space age material. There's only like 12 of these on the entire map. And there's one here. So it's making that component. And it's also totally backed up. And then we got more quartz over here. This cave system is huge. I haven't even begun to take everything out of here. But all of these things, because there was another branch down there. That's actually how I got in here the first time, because I couldn't get through the rocks. But these things all come out, and they're stored, and I don't need them at all right now. Yay, parachute. I can get around so much faster. This took easily 10 hours, maybe more, off and on. I didn't do it all at once. It was actually super annoying. I had to place all of these. I kept running out of ingredients and having to run back up. That's why there's a ladder there now. Back up to get more stuff. This was ridiculous. I did not enjoy this, but I'm very glad now that it's done. Is it bad that every time I see an explosive plunger, my first thought is the Muppets one? No, that's kind of what I think every time. I'm waiting for some comical mischief to happen. And then, yeah, these things will run all the way back around and up. We're not, though, because we can do this, apparently. So we're gonna. Yay! Come on. Come on, you know you want to. Blast and fly. There we go. Take me up. Because that ladder's sketchy. Alright, so let's check out the space elevator. Put this away. Here is our space elevator. Wah! And it goes all the way up. And it's going to be a huge part of project whatever. Look at all of these things. I needed 50. I'm going to need like 1,000, which is why I let it keep going. So we're going to go ahead and launch this. Load the cargo. Cargo's loading. I don't know if you can see it up there, but it's loading. And then once it's loaded, which it is now, we get a little talk. I desperately need that. Here we go. And then we can watch them build it, which is pretty cool that they do all of that. Bye. It's like a giant space slingshot. There goes our material.
Continue the work for Fixit. It is time to start the work on Phase 2 of Project Assembly.
And I just realized my PlayStation audio is off, so now it's back on. Anyway, we're saving kittens and puppies, guys. We can do this. And we need 1,000 of these smart plates, and it's already got 69. I think we're going to be good. I mean, it's going to take forever. I got to get those other things, but... So now that's accomplished. That's going to open up steel, which means I'm going to need coal, which is fine, because there's coal out there. Oh yeah, one last thing. Here's the map as I have explored it so far. And I've been... This is just a cool place. I made a short about it. It's just pretty. Here's a berry that's rare for me. These are caves. Slugs that I haven't bothered to get. I've been running around cleaning up crash sites. Alright. I suppose, what's the first thing? Coal power. Alright, we need 150 plates, 50 of that other thing, and 500 wire. Too easy, Drill Sergeant. In fact, do I have it on me? 150, 50. I don't quite have 500. I'll be right back. Real question, why isn't there a Muppet simulator or just some form of a Muppet? I don't know why there's not a Muppet game. Because it's so ripe for a game. Yeah, I'm not sure why Final Warrior. There should be. Mark that time around 2030, the game sound comes on. Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I done goofed. Let's go ahead and launch this. Goodbye.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner.
Very nice.
Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
25, 100, 200, 400. I'm going to forget, but... Well, that's 400. Was it 200 wire? I got 200 wire. I need 100 of those servos and then 25 of the mesh cubes. And those mesh cubes are a pain, but I needed 25, right? I think. Here's 25. Which means 100 of the servos. And I have how many left? G7. That's why I've got them being made. Let's go get some. Let's go shopping. Yeah, my goal is obviously just make everything, make surplus of everything. But it's also to get through all of these base things and set up good footholds, because I learned with my last game, if you just race to get through it all, I'll take those. You're not going to get very far. It's going to be super frustrating. I don't want that for anybody. All right, we've got 6 minutes before we can fire off another. What new things did we unlock? I could be making AI limiters. We should be limiting AI. I really need to make pipes is what I need to make. I assume, for all the danger that entails, that a pipe is made here. Hey, but maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. So is it made on one of these? Nope, same thing. Gall darn it. I don't know. We'll get it figured out. It's not the end of the world yet. Where's pipe? That's another one of you, so it's gotta be you. But it's not you. I need to make one of those jump things. So, let's make one. That's another self-imposed rule that I'm making for myself, is I have to make one of everything at least one time. So let's see what happens, because I've never used one. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's got to be powered. Okay. Well, that was weak. Goodbye. We'll figure something out for yous. All right. Yeah, on top of I need to have a machine to make everything. And setting up a good foundation. I want everything to eventually look good. I don't want it to look like spaghetti. Which, while this is efficient, it looks like spaghetti. And this, where is it? This looks ridiculous. I actually made a platform out here to put all this on, and then I deleted the platform because a floating platform looked even worse. What are you gonna do? Okay. We're already up to 200 of those plates. Doing good. Let's see what it takes to make. Get some refill. Maybe I don't have it unlocked yet. Maybe that's why I can't find it. Oh, it's because I did the coal power plant first. That's why. Alright. Sorry about that. I'm adjusting the mic. I know that probably sounded terrible. Okay, fine. How much time? 2.5 minutes? What can we get into in 2.5 minutes? I don't even know. There's a coal resource node over here. I'm pretty sure you should be able to see it from up here. Well, it's over there. Source, trust me, bro. So the coal won't be bad. One of the reasons I wanted to set up here is look at all this water. So power won't be an issue. It's just a matter of where we want to put said power. And that I haven't decided yet. It's so beautiful. Look at it. My little kingdom. My little king. Could you quit opening up your parachute? You're fine. You're fine. You've broken your leg before, you'll do it again. You're fine. I love this glass little thing here. When I first came up on this ledge, I was like, I want to build a home under here. So I did. Huzzah. So yeah. And welcome to everyone, including the lurkers. Yeah, it's basic steel, so I'm looking for something I haven't even done yet. That's pretty typical for me. I did the water extractors. Okay. We're going to get those knocked out real quick. In 30 seconds, as a matter of fact. We're going to send off the next one. Which means you should be coming down here anytime. Oh yeah, this is sitting out in the middle because this used to be here. And then I wanted to fully enclose the research area. So I moved this down one, and I just didn't have the gumption to move the supply. All right, there we go. Good job. Good job. Next. Yep. And yep. And yep. And all of you. Goodbye. Oh, good. This one's only 4 minutes. It's a shorter one.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
So if I had bothered to wait, I could have had my trucks come out of the cave, go around, and drop the stuff off over there. But who's got time to wait? Not me. 50, 150, 500, and 1,000. Okay. Well, this will be an easy 1,000. Thud. 1,000. Got the charcoal, the concrete. So now, so how is everyone's day? Are we having fun? Do you have your seasonal stuff taken care of? We still got 150 of those, and then it was 50 of the stupid cubes. I hate those cubes. I'm just gonna build 50 cubes, I guess. Because I don't have one of these set up yet. So we're just gonna work on it like this. That's what we're gonna do. I've also domesticated some wildlife, so that's exciting. That's what these pink berries over here are so important for. And they will randomly, well, I don't know how random it is, but they'll show up with hard to find pieces that they've scavenged. I just have to go find them and pet them. The problem is they wander around the map more or less where I found them, so you kind of got to know where they were. But I don't. So I won't. I hate these cubes. Do. But hey, what else am I going to do for the next minute while I wait for this thing to come back? Forward production? And it looks like I've used up all of the smart plating because now it's at 222 and it's going slow. So apparently that belt will hold about 200-ish, which is good to know. Now 223. I would point, but you can't see what I'm pointing to. See, it's over there. It's done. Come on back. We're ready for you. Come on. Come on. You should be here. It's 30 seconds. Let's go. There you are. It's going difficult and complicated. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Truly am. And touchdown. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Goodbye.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Fixit and humanity is relying on you.
What about kittens and puppies? Are kittens and puppies relying on me? Because if they're not, I don't know if I care. I've known some rotten people. I've never known a rotten puppy. I've known some rotten kittens, so. And before you send me hate, you know it's true. That's 600. There we go. Do I have 100 of these plates? Sure do. All right. It should have a punch animation for the press. I agree. I totally agree. Alright. So now, because I'm so good on power, I'm going to mess with that later. Actually, is there coal kind of sort of over this way? Not seeing coal kind of sort of over this way. No. Darn. The reason I wanted to know is there's an iron node over there. But it's okay. I don't have Mark II yet, do I? No, I do not. Okay. Whee! Where's my coal? Right there. Ew, that one's impure. I don't like that. Where's a better coal? Don't you chuff at me, animal. I chuff at you. I chuff at you. Normal. Okay, normal will work. I don't have the things yet to make a Oh, and it's the one I marked on the map. Okay, good. I don't have the thing yet to make one of these miners, so we'll come back to it. But we definitely need... Can you please let me turn on auto? Thank you. There we go. Big scaries. Even disabled, I don't like them. There's another coal. You know, maybe I'll take the impures and turn them into decisions. And if I upgrade these to Mark II, that'll double my output. Is that part of phase 3? Let's see where that is. Because then I get even more out of each coal or each resource. Yeah. Very nice. Xenobasher. What about tier 4? Allows me to do the blueprint, Mark III conveyor belts, the miner. There we go. But that does require steel pipes. Drat. Okay. So let's do something productive, because we need to do something productive. Whee! Well, with the sand, cactus, and colors, you look like you're on a planet inspired by Wile E. Coyote. You know, I don't hate that idea. All right. Do one of these. And one of these. And that might be too close. So we'll get rid of that. And we'll patch all of this in. Alright. I got a plan. And hopefully this won't turn it into spaghetti. Splitter. Organization. Ooh, a fluid buffer. How exciting. Uneven. Okay. Zoop. Zoop, zoop, zoop. There's the soup. All right. Organization. Go ahead and put you on the edge. You definitely only need Mark 1 belts, because you're not going to be producing too terribly much. And now, how do I want to take product back? Probably through here. Probably, definitely. Your plates. You didn't need to grab the plates, Klepto. Come on, Klepto. Alright, so we're gonna put you down. Kinda, sorta here. And you need to be that tall. Do I wanna come this far back? I'm gonna come this far back. Go. Alright, assembler. these things not level to each other? They have to be, right? I mean, they are. It's just only basing off of them. That's okay. Freighter reentry. Okay, well, we'll get back to it. When we get to it. That looks hideous. I don't know what I expected, but it was not that. That looks slightly better. Good job. Alright, and you are going to become wireframes. Modular frames, whatever. And we're gonna go ahead and set you up with 100 to begin with. And now... Wasn't that a lovely sound? Where is this type of customization power and options for Roller Coaster Tycoon? That would have been amazing. Because I love that game. I will always love that game. I'm missing material. Oh, because I don't want a smart splitter. I just want a splitter, dude. It doesn't need to be smart. It just needs to... Quit picking the smart splitter. Toot, 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 toot. Okay. Doop, doop. There we go. Is that too high? I think that's too high. We'll find out. It was not too high. This is going to become spaghetti very quickly. Alright. But this is all temporary until I make my more dignified factories. I tell myself. Well, admittedly, you might have them now. I haven't played those since the second one. Yeah, I don't think they made another one. Honestly. Do you know what else you need? You need to hook this up. So maybe there. There we go. A nice gentle curve. No, go away. Take another one of these. Because I need at least 600. There we go. Quit pulling your parachute! You're fine. Breaking a couple bones never hurt anyone. It's kind of fun. Yay, slide. Alright. Make you. Make you. Punch. 3 whole minutes till the next one. Alright.
Milestone reached. The Xeno Basher is a direct upgrade from the Xeno Zapper. In the words of the engineer that first developed this tool, quote, "The zapper kind of electrocutes things, the basher straight up smacks stuff, while also electrocuting them," unquote. It is beneficial during encounters with aggressive fauna, and has been tested thoroughly. The engineer's noble sacrifice for Xeno research will not be forgotten, whoever they were.
Whoever they were. Alright, so that's going to be our next one we're going for. And can I make steel pipes now? Yes, but I need steel ingots. And to make a steel ingot, I need some coal. And that was very nice. Let me just read this out. Final Warrior said, "Salutations to everyone watching, lurking, enjoying, or more likely critiquing the stream, both now and later on the channel. Indeed. Feel free to leave comments on what I should be improving, because I genuinely want to know. So for right now, we're just going to stand here, because I never did make a miner. And we're going to get 50 coal. We're halfway there. Yay, coal. And I have on pretty good authority, someone's watching from the hospital, so just know, prayers said. Yeah. You leave me alone, I leave you alone. That's the arrangement. And at least the coal, or not the coal, but the iron will be fairly easy to get. Gimme. Gimme. Gimme faster. This might take longer than the coal. Oh my goodness. Gimme faster. Ironing and gathering coal while digging to a tune very close to Jingle Bells. I know, right? The freighter has re-entered. I'm gonna just... I wanted to take big slabs of you. Boom. Alright. I think it's really interesting that the way to get around fastest is to bunny hop and then power slide. Unless you hit even something slightly uphill, and then it won't work. Alright, let's make steel. We are going to need so much more steel. We're not going to get anywhere close to what we need. Which means I need to start finding more crashed ships so that I can hopefully find a better recipe for these pipes, because I did find a really good recipe in my other game. But because this ain't gonna get us there. This isn't even a third of what I need. This is pathetic. Pathetic. Also, I choose to believe that all the deliveries to and from your factory are made by Robert in your Space Trucker game. Heck yeah! You know it. Suppose I can use some of my reserve. That'll put me up to 72. Let's make a miner. Let's go about this in a halfway intelligent way. There we go. Alright. Big ouch. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting I have this. And then they use it, and I don't want them to. Hey, there's one up there. This is a great way to get around. Please be pure. Are you pure? You're out of the way, so you should be. Normal. Okay. Crunch. Place a miner. You gotta watch the animation. It's state law. Get to it, little guy. You're so cute. I don't know if you can hear my son screaming in the background, but he is also cute. Alright. Can I put 2 of you on here? Oh my goodness, I can. That's incredible. Incredible. What's that? Nope, just pop in or something. Okay, never mind. Thought it was something cool, but it was not. Take you. Take you. Don't pull your parachute! Also, someone watching this in the future that knows what is going on, I can cut this down. So I will. And I will get nothing for it. Those wooden leaves came from the scraps around here that disappeared. Watch, let me clean up around here. So that there's no chance of overlap. Okay. Come on, let me cut you down. Oh, now that I've called you out, you're not going to let me? Can I cut you down? I hate it here. Alright, well anyway, it didn't do anything. Can someone tell me why? Because that would be cool. I'm sure there's no one on here right now that can, and that's fine. I thought that was the robot cheering for being alive. Yeah, so you could hear him. He's playing Hot Wheels with his mom, and we just bought him his first Nerf gun. And not only is it his first ever gun, it's a Nerf gun, and it's a Dungeons and Dragons gun. So he's shooting Nerf darts out of a dragon. He's in boy heaven. He's been shooting Bowser. He's got a little Bowser figurine. Bowser doesn't stand a chance, man. Bowser's doomed. Bowser's screwed. I forgot to go get the iron. I fail at this. Alright, come on. We can do this. We can do it! Not that. That. There we go. I give this back to you. I cannot give this back to you. Rats. Now I'm stuck with these things that I don't want. Yeah, so they're in there playing Hot Wheels and shooting Nerf darts and having a grand old time. My wife is a great boy mom. My son's getting a great childhood. Boom. Alright. What was I doing? Steel. This is fun. Isn't this fun? This is great entertainment for all of you. Pipe. Ship. I don't think I have any wireframes. Okay. Let's go get some stuff. And then I will have cleared all of level 3 just that quick. I'm not even trying to speedrun it. But I do know that watching exploration and building things is probably boring, so I'd rather be doing something forward moving. For all of you fine folks. Not this one. This one. Take 3 of you. Did I not hook you up to something? That's my bad. Organization. Hey, I can do a street light. That's cool. I bet you they take power. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. I saw 2 more go in there, so we're going to take those. Limbo under the belts. And we'll go make some more frames. A lot of this game, outside of just mathematically optimizing everything, is waiting a certain amount of time for things to be done. Care package coming down. Oh yeah, I have been avoiding I did it in the other game and it was fine, but I've been avoiding it in this one. And we're not going to get enough. We're going to be about halfway to our goal. Gonna need people to donate to get to our modular frame goal. Don't. Your money will not do anything here. Your money is useless here. But we're gonna get close. Hope. Hope. Well, we made it halfway. Let's make some more reinforced iron plates. Gonna need to really upgrade my... Once I get to these Mark II miners, which is what I'm working on, really upgrade my stuff. Tear everything down. Build it all over again. It's going to be fun. It's going to keep my mind off of things. I like it. $16 more, so we'll need 30. That'll take a little bit. Wonder if there's a website that's broken down all the math. Probably. Alright. Well, I can put you in there at least. So now it's just a matter of waiting for those 30. So what should we do? What do we want to fill our time with? I wonder. Wood? Leaves? Mushroom. Not that any of you need it, because these are all backed up, but... Oh, no, they're moving. Well, thank goodness. Do you want those donations in gil, potch, money, berry, brick, hell, or shills? I'm a shill. Give them to me in shills. Alright. over the wild blue yonder. Here we go. Do 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 do. I wish there was a way to drop altitude faster without just knocking the parachute loose. What is that? Is that just poison? Well, there's only one thing for it. Cut! Oh, look at that! You can stair step it. Okay. Take you. Take you. We'll build you. We won't, because I don't have the tools again. Want to see something? Let's go ahead and equip the gun. Hey, guess what? Yeah! Now you're running. Ha ha! What took like 4 whacks with the last thing. Well, joke's on you. You picked the one form of video game currency I don't have. Keep running! Ah! 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 Gotcha. Oh, I forgot about the caps. Oh, well, it's okay. I still pick shells. I don't even know what game that's from, but it's what I'm gonna pick. Okay. Iron. Still need iron. Maybe I should go do that first. There we go. Because I just get so distracted. Alright, so this one really I'm not needing as much as I thought I would. Half inch. Why are you not lining up? Was it something that I said? Now kiss. Boom. 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 That should be up high enough to be annoying when I set it up. Alright. How am I gonna maintain that height? I know a way. Let's be even more ignorant. Oh my gosh, now I need pipes. I'm running out of all my basic supplies. Shills was discounty. Was it? See, I played the game. I don't remember. How do you remember these things? You're just like the better gamer, I guess. Is really what it comes down to. Alright. I know Caps is Fallout. I know that one. Are you proud of me? You proud of me? Loading floor. Yeah, I hit it. Okay. I remember random things that mean nothing. Also, Google. Oh, okay. Google works. So if you haven't caught on yet, whoever's watching this video in the future, I am going to try to connect my iron over there to my coal. You know what? I don't want to come this far. This looks like a nice spot right here. They can meet in the middle. All right. Foundations, 4 meter on grid, please. Thank you. Where's the highest spot? Because I have learned you got to find the high spot. There we go. And avast you. Bloop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Me get stuck under my own building. The weight of my own ineptitude is crushing. You start going through materials really fast in this game when you start building. Okay. That should be enough floor. I would hope. And we're just going to use this belt right up here on top. Wonderful! Actually, let's see. Let's do... I mean, since we're here... If anyone knows a better way to do this, I am all ears. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're at 6, okay. These could technically go on platforms to make sure that they're all straight, but I'm going to tear it all down eventually anyway. This is just practice at this point. Alright. Miner. Oh yeah, I need power. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, I need more reinforced plates for a belt. Okay. Well then, I actually only need the Mark 1 right now. So that's what we'll do. And I know what I'll be doing off stream. I'll be upgrading all of my resources. Alright, so before you ask, I know that this could have gone one down. My thought is when this one comes online, I can hook it into this lower and go from there. That's my thought anyway. So I'm trying to do some version of future-proofing. But again, this is all going to get torn down anyway. I'll take those resources back, thank you. Chow. This wasn't tall enough. Don't you just hate it when that happens? I just need you. I need you to be straight. There's a joke there I'm not gonna make because YouTube. Trust me, there's a joke there. Why? Why you gotta be difficult? I wanted you straight. Again, there's a joke there. You need matter teleporter from your warehouse to your backpack. Yeah, that's actually an unlock, believe it or not. I'm really looking forward to that unlock. Why didn't I finish this? Eh. Who knows? So another thing, if you want a future-proof, which I don't know if I do or not, I don't know if I'm where I want to end up, but you want something where you can build out like this into infinity, so I can just keep putting racks and racks of machines down this way, and then these two belt systems can come through and feed them for the entire time. But I don't know if I want that or not. I do know that I want that. And maybe I'll do a few. Because I'm feeling lazy. There we go. Alright. Now. Mark 1. You take the stuff in. You bring this stuff over. Get rid of you. Because why would I have this ramp coming up to put you into a doorway? Alright. Or to put you into the back end of this thing. You know what I meant. You all knew. Do I want to have you cross over? Can I have you cross over? Can you make it up there from where you currently are? Too long. Okay. That's fair. That is a long way to go. I could have you go off that way. That's probably what I'll do. Oh yeah, let's get some power heading down that direction. Whee! Can I do this on the move? Oh, this is awesome. This is so cool! This beats the dickens out of everything. And now you work. Get to it. Good job. Other way. No, not quite. There we go. No, can't quite. Alright, well, what are you going to do about it? Complain is what I'm going to do about it. I'm glad you got the joke, Final Warrior. We can both go to some kind of special re-education camp together. I'm just trying to figure out the best way to do this. Probably to have them go this way. So let me move this front door. And if I just put you here, are you going to be able to make it to there? You are. Wonderful. Nice flowing curve. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Which I suppose means my entrance is now here. That's into so much of the road. Well, this is all temporary. All right. Be up there. And production, was it the constructor? No, it wouldn't be the constructor. It'd have to be the assembler. And you're a big boy. You're beefy. Put you right there. And I don't actually know how many of these I'm going to be able to power with one. So we're not going to do too terribly much. So what I'm working on is not cross-contaminating my conveyor belts and having them fight for real estate. So the iron's going to come in from the top, and the coal's going to come in from the side, and then they don't need to fight. I feel like somewhere at headquarters, your supervisor's watching you on a monitor and trying to convince his bosses that, no, I swear, he actually does know what he's doing. You know, that's pretty much just another day in the office for me. Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna try to make a joke. And they ask me to do something, and they're like, wow, didn't know you could actually do that. I'm like, I know, right? Alright. Put that in there. And put that in there. Now, all of these should be keyed up to make... Oh, dang. I did it wrong. No, really, he knows what he's doing. No, I don't. No, I flip it, don't. Alright, we're gonna do it like this. I need, what do I need? Foundry. That's what I need. I need the other two thingy-majigger. If I put you there, are you actually gonna accept stuff? Are you gonna be able to pull these connectors? Is there charcoal coming yet? Dang, I missed. That's okay, because you can do this. There's ladders on the side. Ah! Ah! Yeah, there's coal coming. We're getting there. Okay, but you're not accepting. So I have a choice. I can move everything forward a little bit, or I can redo everything. And I choose to move it forward a little bit. Missing material. Dang. Ow. Come on. Come on. Trying to save the puppies and kittens. Let's go. Thud. $38. That might be enough to get everything done I need to. Hot dang. First things first, and most importantly, let's get this missing done. Boom. Push the button. Goodbye.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
We're doomed, man. I really don't like this ramp. We're gonna go with a ladder. Or some other sundry. Come on. Thank you. Man. Alright, we're gonna put you there. You all squared up? How is that not squared up? It's only temporary. It makes my brain itchy though. There we go. And, you know what? We're good here. Oh, I missed one. That's why we're not squared up. Because I'm doing it wrong. Because I'm failing. Simple answer, I suppose. Must mean I'm getting tired. Demotivating is the management's favorite pastime. Are you wider? Son of a gun! Yup. That happened. The start of this song always sounds like that classic rock anthem. Come on, man. Put in the wrong type. Well, I don't know what love is. But I'm gonna take on. I don't even know the lyrics. Gonna carry on. Here I go again on my own. That one. It's got the same 80s piano introduction thing. Now, for the love of all that is good, can this please work? Ugly power. Do 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 do. It doesn't have to look good, it just has to work. Yes, churn, my children, churn. Foolishly want power. I don't know about all of that, but fine, they can have power. Thought something broke. Thought I heard the power down sound. Okay, the other one was doing... Dang it. Bobby? There we go. Still need to watch the new King of the Hills. There we go. And I think that's, yeah, that's the name of the song. You are correct. And I think that's where we're going to leave it. So we built a steel factory. Look at them making pipe. Laying pipe. Go Hercules, Hercules! Which means everything for this last blueprint that we're working on here, which we can do in 2 minutes and 45 seconds, is automated. It's just a matter of giving it time to show up. And at this rate, that's 15 a minute. So it's going to take a little while to get to 200, but that's okay. We're on our way. Thank you for watching. I hope you've had a good time. If you could do me a favor on your way out, if you could just hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed, maybe do that. You just spent an hour and a half with me, so you might like me just a little. I'm gonna keep playing this throughout the week. Again, it's better than so yeah, I look forward to seeing you on Tuesday, which, unless things change, which I hope they don't, seems like Claire Obscure keeps getting canceled for reasons I just can't avoid. But Tuesday will be Claire Obscure. Look forward to seeing you there. Until next time, talk to you later. See you then. Bye.